Hey everyone, you are listening to Narayan Jha. In this podcast, I am going to talk about my book Reinvent Yourself, which is all about learning the fundamentals of living a happy life with nothing. Basically, in this book, I have talked about the finance, goals, achievements, motivation, failures, and a lot of cool things. If you haven't gone through my book Reinvent Yourself, the episode for this podcast is specially for you. So without wasting time, let's get started with the episode. In this episode, let's talk about the chapter 1. That is, think money as a tool, not as a trap. Money is something that plays a vital role in everyone's life. It's also known by the term Maya. We all are surrounded by the magical power of money. For some people, it might be just a piece of paper because there might be big or multiple assets or kind of businesses running for them. But for some, it's everything, and they are putting huge efforts to get some of its part so that they can get some food, clothes, and other essential part of life. But have you ever tried thinking that why there is so much difference? Why do some people have everything? They have so many. Even the next generation even don't require to earn. But for some, have even nothing for their daily essential things. If we talk about the exact reason, it might be very tedious to find. Because everyone has their own situation, efforts, thinking standards or the techniques. Let's try to figure out the generic root cause that works for everyone's life and these differences are being created. For this, I have got reminded by one of the favorite quote by Dave Ramsey. He says, "We buy things we don't need with money. We don't have to impress people we don't like. Let's stop that." Now coming to the point, the common reason for having this difference is when the expenses are too much increased than the earnings, or a person don't have any earnings. If a person has earnings and whatever the earning he has, he doesn't know how to use that money as a tool but as a trap. It sounds a little confusion, right? For example, if we talk about the richest people who have everything, many of them use money as a tool. Using that money, they know which assets and businesses needs to be created that work for them even when they sleep. They also know the art of staying away from the liabilities or unnecessary expenses. Some of them also created their liabilities into assets. In such a way, rich people have control over the time because money is working for them and they don't have to worry about their bread and butter. In this way, good peace of mind can be achieved, whereas the poor people never create assets and they stuck into the cycle of their one source of income where they need to be present all the time. Another kind of trap is earning beyond the need. In India-like countries, we are also concerned about our future generations. We think to earn money so much that the next generation should not have any problem. But why so? Why do we just want to live a race life as all we are doing? Don't educate the next generation to be rich or just earn more unnecessarily. Instead of that, educate them to be happy so that they know the value of things, not the price. Because if you ask a simple question to yourself, what will be the economical circumstances for our future generations? What would be your answer? No. No one knows the future, right? Maybe the earnings we are making today, it's going to be zero because of some kind of war or epidemic circumstances. We are destroying our present just in the thought process of the future. But still considering emotional feeling of those future generation, we might consider the paper and non-paper based assets that might help to deal with the horrible scenarios. Also, we can consider purchasing the cheapest life insurance at the right time so that our dependents can be safe and great peace of mind can be achieved. To achieve those, we can use a simple sequence formula. If you are at 0, then use these basic 3 steps. Step 1. Creating incomes. Learn different skills which you are also interested in, and by selling them you can earn some money. Try to learn those skills which have good demand in the market so that good income stream can be made, like learning about web development, blockchain, and artificial intelligence. These are examples of highly demanded topics in today's market. Once you have generated the income, you should use the second step of creating assets. Second step is all about the planning of your good assets as well. Using the income that you have made by selling your skills, use some amount of income to invest in good assets so that those assets can work for you. Asset will work as a passive source of income. When you sleep as well, these assets works as a secondary person that works in place for you. Try purchasing commercial shops, business stocks, crypto, and whatever you know. And most importantly, whenever you understand, never get yourself stuck by the sentiments or FOMO of different investments. In this way, you don't have to worry about your primary source of income, and passive income can be made, which can help you to control over your time. In step 3, it's all about design your emergency. Nobody knows about the emergency. Try to optimize your expense and create at least 2 years of expense fund handy so that in case in any way your assets stop or you are not able to create income with your skills, this emergency fund will work as an angel for you. You don't have to worry about anything because you will be independent in any situation because of this emergency fund. Purchase some health and life insurance that will work for you in any kind of medical emergency, and great peace of mind can be achieved. If you have gained control over peace of mind and time, you are a much richer person than anyone. Because of this power, you will be able to do a lot of creative activities without worrying about anything. Money, that is one form of Maya, is a kind of material energy that is being created due to our ignorance. But if someone is rich with the knowledge to deal with Maya, this will be hardly going to be trap for you. Shri Krishna has also stated that Maya is an extension of his energy and not an illusion. The Shvetashvatar Upanishad also states Maya is the energy while God is the energetic. Being spiritual is also one of the ways that teach you to live a happy and balanced life. Understanding balance, the money is an art. Otherwise, it is going to be trap for you. Have you ever seen some wealthy people who are not happy with their richness? Money or asset are essential, but money can't buy everything. If it's not being balanced correctly, then this can create disease, relationship, and many other disorders. Having no money also sometimes becomes a problem if your family and loved ones are dependent on you. Just focus on earning money to fulfill your things. We are just focusing on earning a lot of money without any reason, even if our needs and wants are fulfilled. This starts becoming a trap for us. We never tried having a full stop and made a thought how much money is important. Most of us don't have answer to this. And we just think the more money we'll have, the more we'll be happy. That's wrong. Just because we don't have answer for this, we are on the rat race to earn infinite money, and we die someday within the race itself. Sometimes we try to compromise our health for the highest paying opportunities. This is itself a money trap. When you get too much money or asset because of these things, the greed to earn more sometimes increases. The mindset behind more money should be more control over things like time, bread and butter, or other essential things of life till the long term so that you can be healthy. Unless you having a lot of money without any reason is always bad. Just because we are not satisfied with whatever we have, we sometimes create problems for ourselves only. How to get rid from all this? Always remember, use this money as a tool, not as a trap. This is all about this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I'll meet you in the next episode. Till then, don't forget to share with your family and friends.